Hello. I think this is the fourth or fifth time we're trying this, but we're doing it again. Okay? Matthew 19:26. Jesus said to them, the disciples, with man, this is impossible, but with God, all things are possible. Okay? He was talking about the impossibility of a camel going through the eye of a needle. It's the story with the rich man that came to Jesus. How do I get into the kingdom? Jesus says, sell all of your possessions. It's a whole situation. But the metaphor used was that it is very difficult for a camel to make it through that little tiny hole at the not pointy end of a needle. Okay? Of course. With man, that's impossible. Okay. But with God, all the things are possible. Here's all I was trying to say earlier, which I'm going to say again. And I just took a long, long walk. So maybe I have the thing to make it go, okay? That when the Lord tells you something about your situation, about you, an identity on you, a circumstance you're in, a position he's going to put you in, something with your family, something with your community, something with your nation. The King of the universe has just shared information with you. So my question is, do I wake up every day remembering what the Lord has told me, like the thing the Lord is recently telling me, directing me in, sharing with me? Do I wake up every day with absolute belief that that thing is true and will happen? Everything is possible for the one who's believing. Okay? Also, am I holding that thing with as much important reverence as is due the thing the Lord of the God of the universe just told me? Like, hello. Okay? King of the universe just told you something that matters. There is nothing that matters other than God and what he is telling you about anything. God is what matters. Life is Jesus. So what he's telling you or directing you in or wanting of you or telling you about is what matters. So that needs to be something reshaping in our heads. And then, so believing it's true. The absolute, attention and reverence that's due something such as that. And 3, Jesus help me. There's a whole simple thing in my head just now. We had a whole conversation about it. Oh! Waking up every day, believing with reverence, and asking God, how do I co-work with you on this today? The Lord likes to tell his friends information. That's a scripture, okay? And we have scriptures about that we are co-workers with God. We're designed to partner with him, okay? So if God has just told me something, even if it's not something that I think has anything for me specifically to do, I'm going to wake up asking about it. I'm going to possibly be led to intercede for the thing. I'm going to possibly have, things to do. Maybe it was an identity shift. Something, whatever. The point is, what the Lord tells you. Doubt can sometimes be why we think the thing is less possible and are not attending to it. Not having fear of the Lord in the proper way, that we're having absolute reverence for the thing God just told us or told us about. Or just, kind of a laziness about, God just told me something. I'm going to wake up and make that my priority. If I don't have the motivation to do it, I'm going to ask for it if I'm told to do something. If I don't have the knowledge of how to do it, I am going to ask him where to get it. Because the thing he just told me is all that matters to me now. That is my focus. If I'm at a job and he's telling me something to do or something that's changing or to change, let's say it's at your job. So how do I do this differently? How do I show up and accomplish what you're telling me? With man, it's impossible. So your doubts that it's hard, that you don't have the ability or the motivation or you don't know how, you're right. You're right. And that has nothing to do with the fact that you're still expected to take the word from the Lord and believe it's possible with God and partner with God to accomplish it. That was my story. That is hopefully simpler to understand. I was having trouble earlier. Thank you for listening. Okay, bye.